May 2009. It took me 1 month to do all the setup. Okay, so let's just start with all the right reasons why. I request everyone to have a pen and a paper. But before I start, just note down something. See, I'm doing a small template, 10-slide PPT. Okay, you just have in your mind what business you want to start exactly. So based on the PPT, you all evaluate yourself. Okay, you need 2 minutes to decide on what you want to start on. You guys thought of some business that you want to start with? Okay, see, the right reason is always, I want to go to a movie today. The right reason would be why? For entertainment or for time pass or to go with my girlfriend. So, these are associated with the wrong reasons with respect to the academics. It means I'm, doing your own studies. Or even in entrepreneurship, the right reason always starts with the wrong reason. And you have to let's see why you want to start off on your own. Firstly, it is we are 3 good guys, so I think we are studying together and let's start something. That's the first thing which happens in the college. It happened with me also. Or overnight, when you're dreaming, you get an idea of good gizmo like some flying phone. I don't know, not gizmo. And this is for people who have been working for 1 year, 2 years. They say, my boss is an idiot here. I can't do it. And then the fourth is people are getting older, 50 plus. They think, now I think I just have a little bit of energy left, so I can start up on my own. The fifth is regular, always. I want to help India. I want to help people. Okay. So for all these things, you need to have a profile. Let's just check if you guys go on the next slide.
These are the wrong reasons for starting a company. There will be much more than this.
There are many more here. Okay. See, if you want to be an entrepreneur, we have some important things here. First is love for money. If you don't love money, I'm sure that you guys won't like to get self-employed. Second is self-confidence. It's very important. It is very, very important. There is freedom. You want to do something on your own because you want to be free. You don't want a boss, or you can take a decision on your own. You can handle your own money. Third is hard work and goal orientation. I think this happens in exams also. Flexible, opportunistic, and emergent. See, you want to be flexible always. You don't know where you want to go tomorrow, where are you today, and also you need to meet people, a lot of people. So all flexibility is very important. And the last one is initially when you start up, you have to be egoless because you have to lift your own pace. Later on, the ego can come if you want to. Movie next one. Okay. Yeah. Go to the next one. Generally, when entrepreneurs start, these are the 2 main things. For either it is future backwards or present forward. Okay, I'll start with future backward. Future backward is a normal any startup. Like for example, you guys saw laptops. Many new companies of laptops have come. They thought that the future is going to be very good. Let us start off now. We'll get good sales. Or present forward. Present forward is a very nice idea of cafe coffee day. They think that present we don't have anything, but in future the customers are going to come for it. In my case, it is RTDs. Like I don't know if you guys know Bacardi Breezer. All of you will be knowing.
Yeah.
That is something which has come up in the last 2 years, like vodka or female drinking. Female drinking has started in the last 3 years only, 3 or 4 years. So this is a present forward strategy which I've been using. And cafe coffee day, decade aviation, like. He knew he wanted a poor man to go aboard. So that's really a present forward situation. Okay, now after you get all these ideas, you need to have a good team. Okay. When you make a team, it has to be something who are well versed with you. Like you need to have competence, you'll have to work together. Then the other fellow also should be able to multitask, handling accounts and also doing the distribution. And the vision has to be same. Like, you want to be number one, that fellow says, no, let's be number one in something else. Obviously, you two guys can't work together. Transparent, yes, you have to be very transparent. You can't, hide your money, telling the boss, mere paas itna hai, isme kuch karo. You know that this can't happen. Like, for example, in Bangalore, I had ad budget of 10 lakhs, and I realized this. when I told my person that I can only give you 8 lines, and then we worked out that the 8 lines were not sufficient, and from there on we saw how transparency is important in business. Next slide. Choosing the team, I mean, there are many ways to choose. You can go SWOT analysis or you can follow these resilience. Sense of humor is very important, you ultimately need to have fun in your workplace. Otherwise, I'm sure, it will be very boring. Okay, next is DNA. DNA is what? Some dioxynucleic acid. And then chromosome. Okay, it is who you are. First, remember, who you are and what you want to do. And what is your mission? How do you want to go about it? And your vision. Like, for example, I met Dr. Vijay Manya last month, and he was talking about my vision. What is my vision? I didn't know my vision properly. He told me that we two are Indians. Don't do what I'm doing. Do what the international guys are doing. Let's club together. Okay. So many people give different gyan also in these kind of things. Values, of course. You need to have. You want to do proper business. Like in our business, we call number 2. All those things. It's up to you. You can do seconds. Seconds, you understand what is seconds?
No.
Black money. Yeah, those are the value-driven things. Which generally we don't do. Next. Okay, you got to be different in your domain. My domain was very different. In the liquor industry. I think liquor is, after films, it is the second closely knit industry. There are only 12 players. I'm one of those 12 players in the country. Out of which 3 big players are Seagrams, Dr. Malia, then John, then Dr. Kaitan. And after all small players like me. Then the tools. Tools is, how your distributor set up, how are you able to market the product, etc., etc. Methodology, quality. Quality is very important. People nowadays are very quality conscious. Quality is always important. Innovation, that's what I was talking about. Bacardi, Visa and vodka market. That is innovation. Do something new for which you can get customers. Then branding. Branding, I'll come back to it later. Okay, this is the next step, writing the business plan. This is generally taught in B school, so I picked it up from one of the professors at IES. He told that, just read this book, executive summary you need to write, what is the business context, what is the company, what are the objectives, the values, the positioning, next page. Sales and marketing, delivery process, people and structure, risk factors and financials. Risk is very, I'll come back to that also. Next. Okay, now after you made the business plan, you put the investor, paisa किधर जाएगा, क्या करना है उसके साथ, etc., etc. Smart versus dumb capital. I don't know if you guys were in that panel discussion yesterday. We were talking about VC and bank. Yeah. VC is a smart capital. The jackass is aware of it. I'm going to get this much money back, so let's invest. Dumb capital, not exactly. Bank is not a dumb capital, but. In my case, how I got money from selling Satyam shares, that can be taken as dumb capital. Color of money. You want white money, black money. Because in my case, what happened, I had to give a lot of money to not a lot of money, decent amount of money to excise guys, IES, etc., etc. So color of money is very important. Then the lure God interference. After you selling to investors, you don't want him to interfere. Ki ye aisa kyun kiya, you told the money was going to come this time, all these things actually happen. Mutual expectation, like Mufi could give me some money. Next slide. Okay, now once you know where the money is coming from, you have the business plan, you know your partners, then you need to attract the employees. Okay. When I started employing guys, I used to take a lot of care. I had to give them the house, I had to give them transport, everything. So, they got that loyalty towards me and they don't cheat me as such. And write a job description, what exactly you want him to do and see whether he is qualified enough for it. And before doing anything, try and set the job to yourself. Would you do this job for 20,000 in this organization? If you are satisfied, I'm sure the other person also would be. Explain the downsides and always run it. No, it's okay. Yeah, and I was talking about transparency, I have a, good, like, what happens in my case, my rising fellow, I pay him for his rides to the excise office. All these black money, they generally don't tell me, if you don't get a receipt from the IES guy that I took 2 lakh rupees from him. But I'm supposed to give, the other transparent compensation comes. and devote time to talent. Grooming the young talent is always very good because they will stay with you for many years to come. Okay, next. It's time to think about building a process-centric organization. See, once all this is done, all you people have come together, you have to make an organization now. Build a quality organization. I spoke about quality also. Then always it is important to focus on people and technology. Technology, what happens with technology, you can work faster. It's better. Then choose a framework. Choose a framework within which you want to do the production. Okay, like for example, I can produce up to 800 cases a day. But today that is too much for me because I am not selling that much. I do only 500. So I don't waste on the inventories. Okay? And have a roadmap, that's very common. And always customer is very important. Always, however big or small he is, listen to his or her reviews. It could be very, very valuable. Like in my case, when I launched in Kerala, I was told that by a small customer, I think he's a coolie in a railway station. He told me that ramen in Kerala should have garam masala. So it was very different. I thought buy garam masala in rum. Then later I did a survey. The maximum sales of a certain brand was because it had garam masala in it. So I started including garam masala for only my
Coolie.
Kerala market rum. That's all. Next. When once all this is done, manage the money. Love money. Be frugal. Don't do unnecessary expenditure. I don't require an AC office now, so I don't sit in the AC office. I hold my meetings in Cafe Coffee Day. I think I'm one of the very few people who hold meetings there. And have good accounting system, proper MIS, so that your money is. You should know where you're spending your money, because at the end moment you require 10-20 lakhs here and there, and you don't have money, and you didn't realize that you spent on something. There is a problem with that. And respect your accountants and get a good auditor, so that he'll assess your stocks and he'll tell you that when should you order the new inventory, etc., etc. Always keep the overheads low. Do not overemploy guys also. Like this happens in the government. They overemploy people. And raise money before you need it. You need, say, you're launching a new brand, you need 50 lakhs in the next month. Don't wait for the first of that month. Raise it from now. Get it from the secondary CL, etc., etc. Then, always, the last one is, with respect to if you have an entered public or you have a VC, keep him updated of the accounts. With that, what happens, he'll be able to, tell you whether, he'll tell you in advance whether I can give you the money or not. That's very important. The last and the most important thing is focusing on your brand. Ultimately, you are known by the brand. Anybody. Like Bill Gates is known by Microsoft. Or
Steve Jobs.
Is known by Apple. Dell is known by Dell. Okay, so ultimately that is very important. Brand speaks for you. Okay, that's a brand is a communication. And that is, brand is basically your, when you do a vision or when you have something, it is always with respect to your brand. You want your brand to be there. Okay? Then choose the name and visual identity. It would not be good if I call, Dulha Le Jayega Vodka. It doesn't sound well. Choose a proper
Dulha Le Jayega Vodka.
Okay, like say, Videocon Vodka doesn't go well. Something like that. But choose a name which suits your product. Okay? Then the next slide. This is one of my products which which is doing well in southern states of India and Rajasthan. Delhi I'll be launching soon next. I got an award for this. This was the first brand in India which touched 50,000 cases in 6 months. We have done this. We export this to Africa, Malaysia, Indonesia, and Australia. Next. Ultimately, the ordinary guy is doing export and stuff. Next. That's it. Done. Any questions?
Why did you choose this?
See, what happened was in August 2008, placements were going on in my college. Okay, I got placed in Goldman Sachs for a very good amount in Germany. Okay, and then there was some meltdown, and my job was taken up. It was deferred. And that time I realized that let me do something which is recession proof. So either that or the chocolate, either tobacco or liquor. Liquor and tobacco, you fail also, you smoke a cigarette, you pass also, you smoke a cigarette, you top also, you smoke a cigarette. Same thing goes with liquor also. So this is one of the reasons why I started. Investment, what happened was, I was I had three options of getting investment. I'll tell you how I started off. I leased a distillery. I didn't buy. I so far don't own. I still rent it. Okay, I rented this one which was in loss for 2 years. So he gave it to me at a price which is break even for it. I'm still paying that price. Okay, I did this. So I didn't have much investment. I had to only invest a little bit here and there in driving. That's all. And of course branding. Actually what happened was, during the meltdown time, I bought shares of companies. Many companies. Satyam being one of them. Satyam I bought at rupees 8. I went on buying till rupees 35. So on an average I bought at 17 rupees. 15 to 17 rupees was a weighted average. I bought 1 lakh shares. 15 to 17 lakhs. And when I sold it 153 rupees. Okay, so I think that 15 to 17 lakhs was 1.53 crores. That money I used. So far I have more than half the money left with me. That I'm trying to put up my own unit of money. Okay, any other?
Great.
The part is, one is that again he had a very good vision about where he wanted to go. I think that's what helped him really get there. So you see, the planning was not only in what kind of industry he was doing, but he was planning his financials and everything that came beforehand also. So, and with the liquor industry and the tobacco also as such, I think drives and all this is it is expected because of the tight controls.
Every state has a different rule. I don't know, you guys, in Assam the rates are different, in Hyderabad the rates are different, in Bangalore the rates are different. So everywhere it is the only trade where state excise controls. There is no central excise in this. Every state is like an independent country for us. When we say export, we don't say exporting outside India, we say exporting outside the district. That's export for us.
In which states you have expanded your business?
Okay, I am doing in Karnataka, I am doing in Andhra Pradesh. I will be starting off with Tamil Nadu. I am doing in Kerala, I am doing in Goa.
Rajasthan?
Rajasthan also, little bit, not much. Maharashtra I am starting off. Delhi.
Outside India?
Outside India, I export, I told you, the places that I export.
You have anything extra in your quality?
Sorry? See, what happens is... Okay. One second. Okay, I got the question. Do you drink? Okay, what is your favorite whiskey? Blender's Pride. Expensive one. You drink Blender's Pride. Alright. Okay, what is the whiskey which you had a dream of drinking? You always dreamt of drinking. Tell me what. Some dream that, dude, I want to drink that whiskey, but it's so expensive I can't afford it. Black Dog. Okay. Now, if I give you a quality of Black Dog at the price of Blender's Pride, what would you buy? If I give you Black Dog at the quality, at the price of Blender's Pride, what would you buy?
Black Dog.
Black Dog? Everyone will buy Black Dog? Yeah. Will you buy Black Dog? Yes or no? Yeah, that's all.
It then depends.
What? I'm giving you price. Everything is same. I'm giving it a cheaper price. Would you buy or not?
Yeah.
You would buy. That's what I'm doing. Okay. Fact is, Black Dog is expensive because that company has assistant vice president, ye, wo, uska, ye, 4-5 president rehte, 2 vice president. They have a long line. Here it is me, my licensing fellow, my factory manager.
But you started off it. How can you convince the public that the quality which you're providing is equal to something like that?
See, liquor is point of sale. You know what is point of sale? Okay. We are not allowed to promote liquor otherwise. Advertising is banned. Okay. So we generally, supposing Let's take your example. Have you heard of 5-star? 5-star chocolate. And say a new chocolate is coming. Say Venus. Same price. But you buy one, you get one free. Wouldn't you buy Venus? At least for once. Would you buy a month? You would try it also. And if you like it, you buy it again. That's what is happening.
No, again there is a brand that is coming into picture. No? Cadbury's is a very big brand. Brand is now coming into picture.
Yeah.
In the case of Black Dog also, there is a brand that plays an important role. Why should I buy an Imperial?
That's what I said, Venus. I gave an example of Venus.
That's what Cadbury makes is 5-star. That is a branding that.
See, that's what I said. Venus is an unknown chocolate. I don't think there's a chocolate called Venus. So I thought that I launched a chocolate called Venus. I'm giving you 1 + 1 free at the same price of 5-star. That means you're getting 2 chocolates at the price of 5-star, same quantity. Okay. Wouldn't you buy it once to try?
Once
if you like it, won't you come back to it again?
Once I mean, like is there is difference between
Can I get
5-star
point?
and there is.
Yeah.
If I like it, I'll probably assume that there's some kind of back-end manipulation going on to make the taste better.
What Bali is saying is that to break into the market,
Right.
once you break into the market, you need some sort of.
I understand. No. I'm talking from the point of view of a consumer.
Yeah.
So if you give me something as good as 5-star,
Okay.
so my first reaction would be, I think he's doing some back-end manipulation. Like doing some new raw products. Probably is requiring. He's getting the licenses.
Okay.
In a very different way.
Okay.
Probably that's the reason why he's able to give me 1 + 1 free. Maybe.
What if I say I'm investing on my brand?
See, as a consumer, I probably won't take that. As a consumer,
Do you think that, if 5-star price we're getting 2 Venus chocolates, would you think that Venus is being made from something?
Can you come again, please?
Like supposing,
Right.
at the price of a 5-star, we're getting 2 Venus chocolates, would you think that Venus is being made of some other chocolate which is not good for health?
Probably.
What about the ISI mark on that?
Probably, see, I mean, you can't trust.
Great.
Every food product should be.
Hang on. Like 5 minutes ago, you just made some, remark regarding, bribing few people, right?
Yeah.
So, I mean, I'll very easily assume that probably that's the thing going on.
But that doesn't happen for IS codes. You can't bribe for IS codes because IS codes are not in India.
Okay.
It comes in International Court of Justice. It is there somewhere in Europe. I don't know. Okay.
Yeah, so, no, I'm not talking about that thing. The kind of consumer your market, your...
Before I told you about driving, did you ever know that driving happens?
Yeah, I know. In Assam it happens, I know.
No, what he's talking about is particularly in the liquor trade. What Bali is mentioning.
Right.
That particularly in the liquor trade, all of the 12 players which we talked about, because the trade is so tightly controlled by state officials, each one of them exacts his own, it's like a tribute to him.
Right.
Yeah. So this happens in all the 12
So
players.
let us take it on the ground level. You can drive the canteen madam. 1 second, I want to finish this. You can drive the canteen fellow by paying him $2 extra. But room pe Maggie dekhi aana. He will get it. Would you bribe a professor and tell him pass me? Will he pass you? Say, your professor, I don't know whoever. Sir, I'll give you $1,000. Please pass me in this exam. Is he going to pass you? What? Answer yes. No. Same thing as IS code. They don't pass. Because quality of life, people's life is at stake.
Fun.
People's life is at stake at that point.
So what's the procedure? I mean, if you want to say some information here, what exactly is the IS code here? Like, how do you...
In water, liquor is beverage. IS 14543. Okay, it is very important. Without that, you can't start anything. When you make the sample, you are first supposed to send it in Delhi. The Delhi guys send it somewhere in Europe. It needs to be first authorized by them, and then it goes to the World Whiskies Association, or the World Vodka Association, or the World Brandy Association. They need to certify it as a genuine brandy or a genuine whiskey. Then it comes back, you get a certificate. It is then you apply for label registration. To apply for the label registration, it is at that time you might have to tip the IES fellow that please do mine. That's all.
Okay.
Any other doubt? Future,
celebration.
Expanding into any other
Yeah, I've expanded to so many states with just one unit, and I'm bottling. You know what is bottling at other place? Like I use their facility and pay a small amount to them for it. I mean, the brand is mine, but they order everything and I give them some money. So I'm doing that right now in Karnataka. I plan to put up a totally ENA, the extra neutral alcohol, grain-based spirit in Maharashtra. Talks are going on with the government because all the spirit, everything is government. You know, government has a hand in everything. So the talks are going on for a ENA-based spirit plant and also for a brewery in Goa. Brewery is the place where you make beer. Yeah, I'm meeting the distributor. We'll be doing Guwahati. We'll be doing Assam and Meghalaya. So let's just be optimistic. Any other sector apart from beverages? See, mine is a lifestyle-based industry. So first thing I do is a calendar launch. Alright, and apart from, I should do something which is related to lifestyle. So maybe I'll start off with own clothing brand or maybe water so that I can advertise freely or anything on those lines.
Next, Vijay Mallya.
Sorry?
Next, Mallya.
Who Vijay Mallya?
You.
Yeah, who Vijay Mallya? Who's Vijay Mallya?
Okay.
Tell me who is he, no? Kingfisher, the owner of Kingfisher. Is he the owner of Kingfisher? He owns only 8% of it. He owns only 8% of it. 808 in company. Okay?
You owning 100% of
It is not possible. I don't have a father who has a lot of money. He won't give me a lot of money to company. You'll have to do public something.
The foundation of your company is the money you got from that share market.
Yeah, 100%.
Okay.
And some money by selling my bike from college. Some 25-30.
You make it sound like a fairy tale actually, Ashwin. Is
Yeah.
it really so easy?
You come to Goa with me, see how I work.
Right.
You know, people say that studying is also not easy.
And that's right.
Even sleeping is not easy.
Uh,
You know, you see a film, you like it. Nobody sees how difficult it is behind the scenes. Okay, it is always like that. You see a video and appreciate. You don't appreciate the worker who's been there for 2 years, sweating in the sun.
But the way you presented it looked like it was very...
Because I want to promote, that you guys should be good entrepreneurs. Yeah? If I wanted to make it difficult, should I have to be a self-employed? I can put that. I'll show you all the disadvantages.
Then what all convincing you guys got?
Yeah, in the last 2 days, I'm sure for the next 10 years you guys will prefer jobs. Yeah.
Sir, if you didn't have your own capital, would you have gone about this process of your business in the same way as you have already
See, if I didn't have a lot of capital, I would have started off with bottling for somebody else. Okay? I would have taken somebody's brand, I would have given him his finished product, he would have given me some money. It would have been delayed for 1 year. Now, probably this time I would have started branding. That's all. And one good part with me was I had good support from my banker. Oriental Bank of Commerce, I think you guys must have heard of it.
Yeah.
Yeah. They've been very kind in giving the loan.
If old guys would not have been deferred,
Then I would have been working somewhere in Germany. Okay? Is it up?
That means, in that way, if you would have started as a bottler, that means you would not have required that. What is the tentative amount of capital that you would have required?
I told you, I leave the distillery, that's all. 30,000 rupees a month.
That
That's
means
all.
that would have been all.
Yeah. That money I would have got from anybody for at least 4 months.
So how did you find the right distributor to use? There wasn't any distributor class in India.
See, there are not many distilleries. Generally what happens is, this fellow from whom I took, everybody feels that liquor has a lot of money and he came in, he burned his fingers. He is making a lot of loss, so I just took it on lease. That was the only option I had.
So you know this person from before?
No, I met him after college, during college, around Feb 2009, I met him. If that would not have happened, I would have started a totally different thing, I would have gone to distribution first. You know what a wholesaler is?
Yeah.
I would have done wholesaling of somebody else first, make that money. I had all. You said fairy tale, somebody said fairy tale. It happened fairy tale because.
It sounded like one.
Yeah. See, probably you think it's fairy tale because it's been only 8 months and.
Yeah.
Okay. All this is maybe because I found that fellow who was making a lot of loss. Secondly, what Ramalingana? He's been very kind by inflating results. Okay? That's all. Anything else?
There are planned all the options.
Yeah, a lot of planning has gone into it. At least maybe 2 years planning has gone.
What is the biggest hurdle you face?
Biggest hurdle? Biggest hurdle was when. Okay, this is very interesting. My very close. Okay, say my dad's very close friend told his daughter that stay away from this guy if some liquor. That was the only hurdle. इस लड़के से दूर रहना ये दारू बना. That was the only hurdle. No other hurdles was there. Sorry. No special. The kind of remain. This fellow makes liquor. That's all. But now people have started appreciating it. Because of late in India, you don't find any drunkard lying on the road, which was there previously. Because now the overall kind of living has improved. Person who used to drink, say, 1 bottle in a day, in a month, he drinks 1/10 of a bottle and he consumes it over a span of 10 days. Okay? That tendency has come. You blenders spread, you must be having almost once in a week, twice in a week. Once in a month. After college, is once in a week. Maybe every day.
What is your frequency?
Sorry?
What is your frequency?
My frequency of what?
Of drinking such kind beverages.
See, I hold meetings at 5 a.m. in the morning. Okay. So, in a day I meet 6-7 guys. 6-7 people. So, out of that, say, on the whole, maybe for you to know that over a month, how many bottles do I consume? Will that be okay?
Yeah.
In a day is difficult, yeah, because someday if I meet 7-8 guys, as a friendly gesture, I have to have one everywhere. And if I don't meet anybody, I don't drink. Generally, I don't drink.
Okay.
But when you're in the trade, you meet guys, you have to show them. The first thing, I think what happened was when Dairy Milk had this pesticide issue, Amitabh Bachchan was shown eating Cadbury in TV. Gaining a trust. That is very important in any food and beverage industry. Only 5 things the other person will think, yeah, dude, it's safe. Okay? Anything else?
Actually, regarding the branding part,
Branding?
going back 8 months,
Branding.
how did you start with the branding thing? Yesterday you spoke
How
about
did I
it.
start with the branding thing? Good question. See, liquor is such a thing where there are no options. Okay. हाँ जो ब्लेंडर स्प्राइट अगर ब्लेंडर स्प्राइट नहीं होता है at that price what do you buy? What would you buy? At that same price, is there any other option? There is no option. Okay. That is how branding initially liquor starts. Saying that there has been a secondary or there has been an option to this brand. Try this out. You try it out. You like it. You come back to it again. What happened was I started like this. Have you heard of Royal Stag? Oh, very famous. Okay, I compete with Royal Stag with the Glenmore brand. Initially when I started, Royal Stag has no competitor. Okay, so my distributor in AP started promoting it as an alternative to Royal Stag. That you guys must be tired of drinking of this. Try the new one. They liked it. my sale increased. I started off with 100 cases only in the month of July. Today I do 5,000 cases of it. And now since I have my loyal customers now. 5,000 matlab each case has 12 full bottles. That is 60,000 bottles, and one full bottle can be had by 4 guys. So 60,000 into 4 is what?
240.
40,000 people must have tried my brand. I have some loyal customers. Now I have enough money I've generated from that. Now I start putting up hoardings. Put up hoardings at the wine shops, have fashion shows, have concerts, sponsor some disco night, 31st evening, etc.
A
That is how
calendar
my
next.
branding has always happened.
Calendar is coming very soon, I think.
June to June.
June to June.
Okay, mid-year to mid-year.
Right.
Be different. Okay. Because generally I have seen that if somebody gives you a new nice diary in March, you won't like to use it because 2 months have already gone.
That's right.
So give it in June. They still think 6 months are there. And then they'll have that feeling that 1 year is there. Okay? Is it all? Yeah? Yeah? Okay, thanks.